What's up, my beautiful people, my beautiful business owners? All right, y'all. So today I'm here at 1:30 because I'm booked, busy, and paid. I have some meetings at 3 in for the rest of the evening. So I did not want to forget about y'all. I didn't want to be like, oh, I can't go live today because I have a meeting. So I'm taking my rest time that I use to rest to come and do this video for you today. So if you can hear the sound of my voice and you are appreciating these videos that I come to you every day with, please like this video, share this video. Don't be stingy, share it well. I've been talking a lot, so my voice might be kind of going in and out, but that's okay. I'm drinking the water and I forgot to get my tea, but that's fine. But we're going to be talking about pricing your service or your product or whatever it may be. But mainly, I want to focus on the pricing for people that are in the service industry because products a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier to price. But when you're in the service industry, which is I'm in the service industry, I'm a business coach, I'm an accountant. I offer a service to help people grow their bottom line. So when you're in the service business, it's kind of hard, right? We all been there. I've been there. I mean, y'all don't even want to know these pricing stories that I've had in my business. Like, it is terrible. How many of y'all always hear this? Come on. Your price too high. Right? How many of y'all have heard that or probably heard it today? Continuously hear your price too high. Oh, why you charging so much? Or however they want to word it. They always say it. And you're like, well, what in the world they want me to charge? Like, this is how much it needs to cost for me to make a living. You're right. You're absolutely right. So we're going to talk about that. Talk about this thing. So a lot of times when you are not able to come up with your pricings, there's a few things that you have not mastered which is affecting you making the proper pricing for your business or for your product or your service. So one thing is you are unclear of your target market. You are really not sure who you're selling to. So because you're not sure who you're selling to, you don't know how to price it and you don't know what to say to make that person feel that you have something valuable worth them giving you their money. So that's your first issue is you don't know who your target market is. Find out who that is. Identify it. Write it down. Research them, follow them, find out what they like, what they don't like, and then that's how you want to market your service or your products to that target market. All right. Another thing, this is for this is for both service and product base, but you lack the clarity of what you do. Okay. I'm here on Facebook. Like I tell you, I work on Facebook. I don't be on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I'm looking at business owners. I see you may have CEO in your bio or somewhere on your profile. And I go to your profile and I'm so confused as to what you do. So if I'm confused, I'm sure the way you're using Facebook and the way you're running your business, you're a little bit confused about what exactly is it that I do? What problem do I solve? You need to identify that. You need to be clear on what it is you do and how you do it. And it needs to show whenever someone wants to connect with you, especially through social media. That first impression can make or break your business. So it needs to be clear. If you're going to market your business on your personal profile, well, you done made it a business page. So you need to keep marketing it and make sure that you're bringing new information, new tips and discounts for your client base on that profile if you choose to use your personal profile to market your business. So you don't want them going to that profile and then are like, okay, what do they really do? I don't know. You need to make sure it's clear. Okay. Or you might be this person that you say, you know what, P? I just don't know how to do that. I just don't know how or what I'm supposed to do to set my pricing. I'm just freaking lost. You might be that person, right? Or you might be this person. I am not good in math. That's all that pricing stuff. That's just too much math. We're going to talk about that. You might be that person, right? Or we got some more people. Right? I did my pricing years ago. It's already done. You might be that person. This is why you're struggling. There's some reasons why you're struggling. Or you might be the person of, I'm just going to avoid it Every time I think about pricing, it make me feel bad. I don't like the feeling of having to sit down and come up with a pricing because I just want to be fair. You might be that person, right? We got some people out there like that, okay? Or you may be the person that does not know how to effectively communicate your value to your audience. When I say communicate your value to your audience, you don't know how to explain to your audience what it is that you do and how valuable it is that of what you do. Okay, so you have to learn how to effectively communicate your value to your audience. All right, the next person, okay, is the person that is unprepared for the pricing conversation. How many times you get into somebody's inbox, or you're at an event and someone say something about their business, and then you're intrigued and you go up to them and you're like, okay, well, how much does it cost? And then they do the well, is that you're confused. You got to be ready to have that conversation about your pricing in the different services that you offer, which is why you need to write it down. You need to know what you're charging and why you're charging it. So when they do come to you, you're not going into the next point. You're not going to be afraid to have that conversation, right? Then you got some people, your beliefs, your values and your beliefs hold you back from making the right decision for your pricing. Because of some beliefs that you have, it is stopping you from picking the right price structure for your business. So you're going to have to try to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that because you want to make sure you're charging what you're worth. Okay. And then lastly, we have the person that's just, they lack confidence. They don't have no confidence in themselves. They want a business, but they have no confidence in themselves. You have to believe everything that you're marketing to your clients. And if you don't have the confidence and the wherewithal to do that, then you probably don't need to be in business, because you're never going to sell anything because you can't even convince yourself. How are you going to convince somebody else that you are worthy of their dollars? So you got to understand it. You got to gain confidence. But we're going to talk about this for the next, for the rest of the week, about how to gain that confidence and what you should be doing when it comes to your pricing. Right? So what else would I want you to know? Okay, so when we talk, remember we were talking about the target market, all right? So we talk about target market. Let's go back to target market. I hear this all the time, especially from my students, because I talk to my students more than I talk to anybody, right? And I say, who's your target market? Who you targeting? Oh, I'm targeting everybody. Everybody, my client. And I'm like, that's impossible. Everybody's not your client. You have to pick a niche. Who? Identify them. What is it that they like? What do they like to eat? Where do they like to go? Where do they like to travel? All that stuff. Are they frugal? Do they like online? Do they like offline? And it can't be everybody. Everybody can't be your client. Everybody's not my client. And that's okay. But you have to identify that target market. And it's going to take you some time. But once you figure that out, it's going to be easier for you to price your items to a point where it makes sense, not only to you, but also to your client base. So you won't be having that, oh, your price is too high thing anymore, because you will be marketing directly to the people that need your service and need you to help them. So be very clear on who your target market is. All right. You have to be able to explain what value you are offering. What are you doing that's going to give them value? What problem are you solving from them? Why would they hire you for a service, or why would they buy your product? What problem are you going to solve for them? It needs to be of value. Anytime we spend our money, we definitely want a return on it. So you need to explain to them what that return is going to be for them if they work with you or buy your product. Be very, very clear on that. And I'm keeping it broad because, every business is different. If you want to do a one-on-one with me where we can horn on your industry and what you got going on, get with me, and I would definitely love to set up a one-on-one with you, and we can talk about that and look at your pricing and see if you are either devaluing your service or you're overcharging, or if you're just right and you're on the right track. We can do that. Okay. Also, you want to check in the market, right? So you want to look at what your competitors are doing. Do not be afraid to watch your competitors. You know, sometimes we all joke and say, "Oh, I'm my only competition." That's not true. We are in our mind. You know, we're not really trying to go knock on the door of our competitors, but we got to still pay attention to them, what they're doing. You always want to stay one step ahead of your competitors, so you have to watch them. If you're not watching your competitors, you don't know what they're doing or not doing that you can capitalize on and make your company better and more visible to the people that you want to market to and you want to spend their dollars with you. Okay, you gotta check the market, look at them, see what they're doing, follow their pages, don't be afraid. You have to go see what they're doing so that you can be better in the business. You either want to be the winner or you want to be a loser. You want to be first or last. Pick a side. Okay. Also, you want to do your cost and profit check, right? How much is this gonna cost my client as well as me? Because it's gonna either cost you some time or some money as well. And then my profit. How much money do I need to make to be comfortable? I like monthly. Okay. If you want to make 10K a month, what is it that where does this need to be priced so you can make that 10K a month, an achievable goal? You want that achievable goal. So what is it that you need to be doing with your pricing to make sure you're achieving that goal, right? So say for instance, if you were somebody, let me see, we'll do it easy. Say for instance, you were somebody and you wanted to make, we're going to go 10,000 a month. You know, that's not a lot, right? I'm gonna go 10,000 a month. You want to make 10,000 a month. How many clients would you want to serve if you're making $10,000 a month, right? I should have put my calculator up on like I always do. Let me put my calculator up for y'all. Hold on. Y'all know I like to show y'all numbers so it can make sense, right? And that's why when you're pricing, it has to make sense. Let me see if I can share my screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me make sure I keep the mic on. I'm coming, y'all. All right. There we go. Okay. So here's the calculator, right? So we have $10,000, right? You want to make $10,000. That's the goal. We want to make $10,000. Now, how many clients do you want to serve? Let's say you say, let's do, okay, $10,000. You're going to, me personally, if I'm just going to say me, if it was me, I only want 10 clients, but we're going to double it. Say you wanted 20, you want 20 clients a month and you're going to be making 10K a month. I personally think that's too high, but I know my value. So I know who my client base is. So I know that's too high for me and what I do, but we'll go with the 20, right? So at minimum, that's at minimum because you want to make that 10,000 a month. You got to charge $500. It has to make sense. But let me stop sharing. But it has to be worth that $500. Your client has to be confident that you're going to deliver what you said you're going to deliver of value to them for them to give you that $500 a month. You got to make it make sense. If you don't make it make sense, you're never going to sell. You're never going to get those high paying clients. You can't be like, oh, my price is too high, I'm going to change my price. No, change your client base. Don't change your prices. You need to change your target market. It's not that your price is too high. You're talking to the wrong people, right? You're not convincing the right people. So just adjust there and then things are going to start changing for you. So that's my spiel, y'all. Pricing. And I'm probably going to talk about it some more because it gets deeper than that. When I tell you pricing get deeper than that, you got a lot of stuff you need to be talking like we got to talk about. You talking about setting up your packages and layering them with different things and goodies and stuff like that. It got to make sense. It got to make sense. So if you want to do a one-on-one and you looking to grow your business bottom line, I would love to work with you. That is what I do. I grow businesses bottom line. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. Y'all know it's tax season. If you need your taxes done, your individual taxes or your business taxes, please come see PEEMATHIS. I will take care of you. I service all 50 states and I am completely virtual. So you can do your taxes with me or do your business coaching with me while you laid out on the island, or you could be in Timbuktu, wherever you at. We can always work together as long as you have a cell phone and some Wi-Fi or some internet service. We are good to go. All right. Any questions? Y'all know I always like to open it up to questions. But the rule to the question is the requirement to ask your question is you have to come up on camera, right? Remember, I told you I build businesses. So I'm going to force you as the business owner to come and introduce yourself and ask your question. And when you introduce yourself, I want you to introduce yourself as well as your business. Okay. A little disclaimer. I know I shouldn't have to say this, but through experience, I'm going to say this. If you are an accountant and you are watching this video and you are looking for help growing your accounting business, you would need to get with me one-on-one, because I would not want you to come up on camera talking about your business, and we're doing the same thing with my client base. If you need to grow your accounting firm, we need to do that in a different form, because this is not for accounting. These for other small business owners that are trying to grow their business, not accountants or tax preparers that are trying to grow their business and, come in here and fish. We're not doing that. So hate to have to say it, but had to say it. Any questions? Any questions? And y'all know I'll start counting in a minute, because I see y'all out there, but y'all not asking questions. And I always tell y'all, ask your questions. It's free. It's free. Because when I leave, I'm gonna give you that consultation link. You missed the free game. Today we're talking about pricing, struggling with pricing. Anybody have questions about pricing, the pricing in your business, in your service business, or even with your products? Any questions? If you do, let me put the link in the comments. Oh, and if you are watching on my personal profile, you want to go to my page, my Facebook page, or my YouTube channel, so that you can see this link, because you will not see this link if you are on my Facebook page. I'm going to put it there today, but shortly, soon, I won't be doing that, because that's double work. And that's why I encourage you guys to go to my Facebook page, because that is where you'll be able to interact more and actually get the real experience of these educational business growth lives. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you, Taz. Yes, building value. You have to build value. Great advice. Thank you. I'm trying, y'all. Day one, first step. If you have a question and you want your question to be answered, click on the link and join the live, and I will bring you up and you can ask your question and we can talk about it. I also do that because when you guys are typing, it can be very unclear, and I want to be clear on what you're asking me, so that I can give you the proper and the best recommendation and advice for your question. So if you got a question, hit the link, come on up. I'm going to give you guys about, I'm going to say 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to give 30 seconds. The clock is running. Once I hit 30 seconds, I'm out. If y'all got any questions later, drop them in a comment and we can figure it out from there. If you don't have any questions now, forever hold your peace for the free. I'm so silly, I know. I'm silly, y'all. Oh, look. And that's it, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for tuning in with me each and every day. Tomorrow, I do plan to be back on schedule at 3 o'clock. But hey, when the money calls, I got to show up. So if it's not tomorrow at 3, it would definitely be sometime tomorrow. I will stop here and give you guys some business growth tips for you to grow your business bottom line. That is my main goal, is to help you grow your business bottom line. If you want to work with me one-on-one as your business coach and helping you and walking through with you and holding your hand, helping you grow your business bottom line, get with me so that we can book our one-on-one and we can work together and we can see you start making them profits. I am PEEMATHIS, your community accountant. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later tomorrow, or maybe later on today after I get off work. Y'all know I like to go live, but I would definitely see you guys tomorrow for more tips on growing your business. Bye. Love y'all. Peace.